Congratulations, Baz. The first one, yeah. Whee! Get a free PC. The Ryzen 7. Just kidding. Ouch. Nasty. Too soon? Oh, dude. We'll chat soon. Alrighty, YouTube fam and Twitch fam. How is everybody doing today? Second stream of the day, and I couldn't think of anything better, actually, come to think of it. Had a whole lot of fun previously with Raft and Just Jaden. Right now, it's a little bit of Death Stranding. We continue on our journey across the United Cities of America to try and get everybody reconnected and so on. A whole lot of reading that's going to happen in this episode. Having played this on PlayStation and also going to be first time playing it on PC. So it's definitely a lot different. It's not really different graphically. It's absolutely stunning anyway. The PlayStation was beautiful. On the PC, it's even better. So it's time. I hope you folks are ready for this. There's going to be some death. Without a shadow of a doubt, there's going to be some death. Believe me. This. I think in this one, we've got to go test out the Sam's blood on the BTs to see what the reaction is, and to do so, we actually got to put ourselves in harm's way, if I recall correctly. But we picked up in the previous episode a whole bunch of information that needs to be read out. So there's going to be a lot of reading that goes on, just so that maybe I can. Like I said, I've played this before, so I understand. But for those that are watching for the first time and thinking about getting the game, which because it's on special at the moment, obviously Black Friday deals coming up, Steam's got a whole bunch of games available with huge discounts. I was able to pick up a whole bunch of gems today. So it's definitely worthwhile. I'm going to be doing a lot of reading because I picked up a whole bunch of information from the previous session. So here we go. Let's get back into it. Let's go.
EX grenade number 0.
Okay, here comes the information overload. Right. Oh boy. Okay. We did kind of look into this, the reason why, the logistics and everything like that. Um, War and famine have been inescapable parts of human life since the rise of our species. This is from Die Hardman 5 years ago. And while the fall of America hasn't changed this fundamental truth, it's fair to say that these issues aren't pressing concerns. Can you remember the last time you heard of a prepper dying of starvation, much less someone in Knot City? No one's fighting over water, oil, or anything else, which isn't to say that people don't occasionally run out of supplies, but that's almost never because of a real shortage. It's usually a problem with logistics. In fact, it was to address such problems that the president created bridges and developed the chiral network. So yeah, no one's that desperate. Everybody's got enough for themselves, which is what led to the real problem. It's all too easy for people to become isolated from one another and eventually forget that others even exist. People are free to live for themselves for the moment without a care for the future. The president understood this better than anyone, and I know just how much it pained her. So that's another one done. Okay, necrosis. This is important stuff. This is to understand the process of why everything is the way it is. Necrosis and the ancient Egyptian view of life and death. And Hartman does love to talk. Okay. The Egyptians believed that we humans were composed of two elements, the Ha and the Ka, the body and the soul. Various texts expound upon their nature in detail, but perhaps it is simplest to conceive of them as follows. The soul is that which joins with the child in the womb and gives life to the body. It is also that which departs the body upon death. Ergo, the body is simply a vessel. Should the soul return to it, it will live again. Hey, Bluebell, how you doing? This is precisely what is observed in near-death experiences, a soul separated, albeit briefly, from its body. The Egyptians believed death not to be an instantaneous change of state, but a process by which the soul moves from one realm to another. But this process itself has changed, thanks to the death stranding. In the normal order of things, when death occurs, the soul vacates the body and passes into the seam. From there, it transitions to the beach, and only then onto the world of the dead. But after the stranding, a soul that has already made its journey to the beach may attempt to return to its body in this world. It was hard to believe at first, but the process of necrosis provided proof of this phenomenon that was difficult to deny. This is why it is imperative that we burn the bodies of the dead. The body must be destroyed to sever the link with the soul. Only then will the soul be free to journey to the world beyond. And Chiral Cemetery. 3 years ago. Hartman again. The word chiral comes from the Greek chair, meaning hand. Compare your left with your right. They seem similar in both size and shape, yes? Now face your palms away from you and place one hand over the other. The shapes do not overlap exactly, but place your palms together and voila, a match. It is as if one hand is the mirror image of the other. But again, if you were to actually compare the mirror image of your hand to itself, we would see that the two are not identical. This is the essence of chirality, the state in which the mirror image of a shape does not match the original. It has been theorized that BTs are mirror images of ourselves. Were we to exist in the same point in time and space, our shapes, as it were, would not overlap neatly onto one another, save in reflection. And when our particles meet their opposites, a void out occurs. The new form of communication we have devised utilizes beaches, which are akin to mirrors reflecting this world and the other, hence the term chiral network. Okay, so now we know. That explains a lot, also explains a lot why there are beaches. Very interesting. Chiralium from Hartman, again 3 years ago. You would like to know more about chiralium? Well, wouldn't we all? I'm happy to present the latest theories, but you must be aware that this is all that they are, theories. Chiralium, like dark matter, was born along with our universe and has existed ever since, just not in a dimension we were able to perceive. Until now, it is the beach that gives us access to that dimension, and with it knowledge of chiralium's existence, not just knowledge of it, of course. We have since observed its coalescing into crystalline form and recorded measurable physical and mental effects on individuals exposed to it. It has reshaped our understanding of reality and proven instrumental in the formulation of the multiverse theory of beaches. Yeah, you're the first one there, Bluebell, on Twitch. Well done. Chiral matter is not affected by the passage of time. As far as these particles are concerned, none has elapsed since the Big Bang. Little wonder they escaped our notice for so long, until man and BT first came together in Void Out and left nothing but chiralium in their wake. Many of these claims are yet to be verified, but I believe that this is a fair summary of the scientific community's current consensus on the matter, no pun intended. I shall soon be heading west with the first expedition, and I look forward to learning more about chiralium and its connections to the beach along the way. Chiral contamination 1. You see what I mean, Bluebell? There is... Man, it is so much going on. I did say at the beginning of the stream, there's a lot of reading that has to be done. Baz now didn't laugh, mate. That is a shocker that it happened. But yeah, well, that sucks, dude. Chiral contamination is the result of prolonged exposure to chiral radiation, which is emitted by chiralium, a substance discovered at the same time as the beach. Prolonged exposure can significantly impact physical and mental health. The effects are not dissimilar from those observed in individuals exposed to extremely high levels of stress, levels which can be fatal even. Such traumatic experiences can alter hormonal secretions, impair immune response, contribute to heart failure, and induce strokes. The most common symptom of chiral contamination is poor sleep quality due to vivid nightmares. If left unchecked, however, it can quickly progress a more advanced stage in which the aforementioned issues may be observed. The potential impact on an individual's mental health cannot be understated. The resulting hormonal imbalances frequently lead to a heightened destructive impulses towards the self and others. Those dominated by such urges are named homo demons, the mad ones. In the case of some porters, such as mules, impaired memory and judgment has left them to develop an irrational obsession with their profession, hence the Homo Gestalt moniker. While it should be feasible and preferable for most individuals to avoid chiral contamination at all costs, there are those with a demonstrated resistance who need not be so cautious. I speak, of course, of dooms sufferers, which is exactly what Sam is. He's got the dooms. Okay, so he doesn't obviously feel the effects of chiral contamination as badly as I guess normal people. Chiral contamination can be alleviated using similar methods to those used to alleviate stress, increasing oxytocin secretion through contact with other people, administering smart drugs, and so forth. In recent years, however, a hormone dubbed lysine, known to mitigate the effects of chiral contamination while also restoring basic physical and mental acuity, has attracted a great deal of attention from the scientific community. Unlike oxytocin, lysine cannot be administered externally. It is secreted within the body, but only in response to external stimuli. It is said to be the hormone principally responsible for the positive feelings that occur when one achieves a goal, enjoys success, receives praise or gratitude, or any other form of like from a fellow human being. You see, no wonder we want the likes. Have you liked this video? Have you? That's, I want to do. I don't want to. I don't want to get chiral contamination. You must like this video. Okay, so the discovery of beaches and the concept of death. We're almost at the end on this one. With the discovery of the beach, the fundamental truth of death was upended. I doubt you will find many who would deny this. Alas, we can say little with confidence in any objective or scientific capacity, for our understanding of this new realm remains in its infancy and is ever evolving, much like our understanding of the universe as a whole. Perhaps the closest thing we have to a working explanation of the beach relates to the conception of a multiverse, but I digress. The beach is arguably both a concept and a reality. A discrete beach is influenced by the mind of the associated individual and therefore linked to them irrevocably. This is why we have so energetically pursued the psychological, the psychoanalytical, and the neuroscientific angles when attempting to create a unified theory of the death stranding, the beach, and related phenomena. Whoo, that's a whole lot to take in. There was a fad a while back in which subjects underwent counseling in order to learn more about their beaches, and in so doing gain a greater understanding of the nature of the death. Dooms sufferers in particular provided excellent opportunities for study. An interesting theoretical question arose during that period. If a person's beach was a product of their consciousness, might animals have beaches as well? A conundrum on the surface, perhaps, but one quickly resolved. Only human corpses undergo necrosis and become BTs, which proves somewhat conclusively that only a human can possess a beach. And yet, this begs another question. If all that is required is consciousness akin to that of a human, could an AI have a beach? An android? I, for one, do not believe so. Why? Because the function of our beaches is to connect the worlds of the living and the dead. If an entity was never born... come on. Don't do that to me. Because the function of our beaches is to connect the world of the living and the dead, if an entity was never born, has not truly lived, and will never know death, surely it cannot have a beach. Yeah. Interesting. Bluebell's absolutely spot on, Baz. We take the piss out of each other in game and stuff like that, and it's all good fun. But in what you're going through right now with your PC, no, dude, that's nothing to take the piss at. Absolutely not. Never cross the line with teasing. Okay. Rightio, BTs are reaching out to us. 2.4 million years ago, Homo habilis started to craft stone tools. Hands are so very important, don't you think? Our other sensory organs passively interpret data. Our eyes light, our ears sound, our noses smell, our mouths taste. But hands are different. To touch requires conscious action. To grasp, more so. to connect that which is in our left hand with that which is in our right, still more. And the handprints we see when BTs seek out humans? Why, I'd say that's just evidence of our otherworldly friends yearning to forge a connection. They're reaching out to us, attempting to bridge the gap between realm of the dead and that of the living. Ah, from Mama. Nice. The chiral network. Here we go. 3 years ago, before the first expedition's departure. So the core infrastructure is complete. The basic Cupid ready chiral network setup is good to go. Now all we have to do is connect central Knot City to capital and prove that it actually works. Sadly, I won't be here to see it. I've been assigned to the expedition team's second group, so I'll be heading west with the others. But the people in charge here are the best of the best. They'll have the network operational inside of 3 years, just as planned, I'm sure of it. And while they're seeing to that, we'll be visiting towns and whatnot across the country and putting the facilities in place for when things are finally up and running. Amelie and the others in the lead group will be forging the connections and laying the groundwork to make sure everything goes to plan. Afterwards, we'll just need to link it all up with operational cupids. And that should be that. Heh. It's kind of like the Apollo missions back in the day. They used a 3-stage rocket to get to the moon, right? Well, we're using a 3-stage process to do something almost revolutionary. Indeed. Baz, yeah, it's not your fault, dude. Um, but you know what? In the end, it'll work out. There's always a positive in every negative, dude. Always. Okay, so from 2 years ago, from the distribution center west of capital Knot City, from Benjamin Hancock. It's been about a year now since we came here with the rear guard. The first folks through did us the favor of setting up the chiral relay and patching things up before we arrived, so we're doing all right. Not so sure about everyone else though. Folks back home sound kind of freaked out. We don't know what's going on in Central or Capital, let alone how Amelie and the others who kept heading west are doing, but something doesn't feel right. What's more, a lot of the guys have developed some kind of agoraphobia, like the thought alone of going outside scares the shit out of them. See, the distro centers and way stations around these parts here aren't like the ones back east. They're much more isolated, out in the middle of nowhere. Can't help but feel cut off from the world. And there's not a lot of staff on hand neither, which means you often have to do the work out of two guys, which can make it that much lonelier too. And then you factor in the terrorism rumors. Also, is it just me or does it feel like there's more mules out there these days? Don't get me wrong, I know they're not out to get us. All they want is our cargo, right? Well, that doesn't change the fact that they're not making our work any easier. Especially since a lot of these guys used to be first-rate porters and could run rings around us if they hadn't, you know? Still, for now, the network systems are up and running, and we're just holding out for the day when the second expedition comes through with the working Cupid. Till then, we'll keep things chugging along. That much we can do for bridges and country, am I right? So far, that's everything that we've read. Interesting. And then obviously there's also mail from everybody. You can see. It's like these are all specific like little orders and all that sort of stuff. What? I've got 3,193 likes already? Damn. The Lactosin or whatever it's called is doing wonders. Anyway. I'm not going to read all of these. I mean, there's so many of these little things like looking for lost cargo, and I want to get through the story before I even look at anything like that. But 3,193 likes. It'd be interesting to go back and look and see what I ended off the last stream with. Okay. Let's go. Let's see what we did. Yes, you did, Mr. Bluebell. Damn it, Bluebell.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
You want a recap? It's a good thing the camera's not on. God damn it. Yeah, people that have dooms, they don't get affected by the chiral contamination as badly as normal people do. In other words, they don't go insane, have nightmares, all that sort of thing. So he doesn't feel it as bad. So it's okay. It's alright, don't worry. Damn it, Bluebell. Okay, let's have a look and see. Confidential documents. I've got to go into there again. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Okay, alright, I accept. I don't feel like crafting anything. Got EX grenades. I wonder if we shouldn't yeah, take one of them. This is all my special stuff, so this I'm gonna put in private locker. I don't need to carry all that. I really do not need to carry 2 of these things. Okay, confirm that.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Hey Sam, you could probably get that bike running again if you charged it with a generator. Why not give it a try?
That's right. Which is exactly what I'm gonna do now. And what do we need?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. Construction all weapons will be locked until the weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh yeah, baby, look at that. Oh yeah. We have a motorbike. These things are impossible to drive, but they are a whole lot of fun. Oh boy, I have to get used to this now. Hold that. Compass. That's a big one. Nice. I know where this goes. I know exactly what happens here. There we go. I'm just gonna leave the bike here because I gotta go run into BTs now. Actually, I'll keep the bike here.
watch my legs.
Yeah, and also avoid the BTs. Oh, don't worry, there's big trucks that can go through the water. Not all water is crossable though. That's a different story altogether. Come on, get up there. There we go.
Beginning scan. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I can't take any orders from this dude just yet. I just wanted to get it on the map. Because just around that little hill over there is where the meals are. So, yeah, some of the vehicles, the bikes,
Restrictions lifted.
are useful. And all the vehicles are useful in all different types of terrain. Believe me, you'll see it later on. It's it makes a lot of sense. Yep, there's the first sign. Okay, there's the first scan over there. It's gonna pick me up immediately. I know this. And there's the next one. Right there. What's this? Here's somebody. There it comes. So they'll come run into my area. Oh, they got me. Okay. Okay, time to fight these guys off. Get up, Sam. Oh, no, 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 not a, no, 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 no. Not a crash. Not a crash, please. Not a crash. Oh, come on. Oh, that's annoying, to say the least. Yeah, that's wonderful, isn't it? Love when that happens. Well, okay. Sorry about that, folks. And that's a bit sucky. Don't know why that happened, but anyway. Hopefully that'll come back up. Yeah, the whole game went down as soon as I went down. Nice. Let's see where it picks up. That's rather annoying, isn't it? Happened yesterday too. Weird, very weird. But that was Streamlabs, that wasn't the game. But anyway. Annoying. Hang on, today's Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving, Bluebell. Hope you and the fam have a good one. Hope you eat yourselves absolutely silly. Get fat and fall apart on the booze. And everybody fights with everybody and it's bloody miserable. I hope you have a good one. I just like to get drunk during Christmas so that I can avoid speaking to people so I don't upset them. Okay. Right, it's not too bad. Not too bad. It's okay.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Gobble gobble. Turkey for days. A turkey sandwich will not go amiss, I can assure you. Some nice cranberry sauce. Lovely. I'm not sure if I want to play Train Simulator tonight. Go that away. Okay, I'll go that away and fall down to my death. Well, at least that is done, right? I should probably just go straight in and just start a fight. Who's next? Okay, so we need that. Yeah, just, that's gonna get me to the other dude. And what else? Yeah, that's stuff I can get as and when. Okay, I just want to check. Come on, dickhead. Can't see you. Where are you? There you are. Where the hell are you? Container repair spray. Usually you can get some files and stuff like that. Keep it together, man. Keep it together. Okay, so... Dude, this is nothing. Just wait. Believe me, this is nothing. He gets mechanical legs at a point, and he just... The loads that he can carry is just absolutely ridiculous. Can't even fit into a door or a tent or anything. So funny. There we go. So Baz, when are you going to actually build the new... When are you going to get a new PC then? There we go. Nice. Check how much he's carrying. God, let's see how many likes my... Oh, it's got no likes. My ladder. Boo.
Keep on keeping on. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Orgo verify. Delivering cargo.
Well, I'll be. We've just about given up on seeing this again. Let's not, judge a book by its cover, though, huh? Let me take a closer look.
There's nothing wrong with it. Just give me the awesome.
Very, very nice. It's exactly like I remember it. Talk about lucky.
No. Awesome. Skilled handler.
I can't tell you how grateful I am.
Just give me
There are
weapons.
few bona fide treasures left in this world. And you just saved one of them.
Give me weapons.
Thank you.
Give me weapons. Damn it.
Good work. New order available.
Okay. Take on orders. Nothing for me. Oh yeah. Standard orders. You want me to go to where now? Ah, fish from the BT area. Yeah, this is a whole lot of nonsense.
Sam, double check the order summary.
Yeah. I know. I'm not going to the wind farm now. It's an absolute bloody nightmare. Got to do something. I know this one is a time-sensitive one, and it's also a whole lot of madness. So let's do that, because I think we need to move on with the story. What do I have on me, though? I think I've got one ladder and one climbing axe, but I don't think I need anything more. I think I am good to go. Load all. Yes. There we go. Let's do this. Head up.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, see? Up you get. Go on. Wow, everybody's dumped all of their resins on these massive things. Jeez. That is insane.
There we go.
If you're thinking, well, why did he do that and why didn't he finish it? Well, you got to have the materials, like the metals and the resins and so on. So, yeah. Cheers, Blue Bell! Once again, hope you and the fam have a great Thanksgiving. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day. See you in 2 weeks' time. Oh, see you tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow for It Takes Two. Looking forward to that. I'm giving away 25 US of A dollars. Steam gift card, so you want to be around for that one.
There we go. Nice.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Welcome to Capital Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
God damn it.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Keep on keeping on.
Sam. First, deliver your cargo, then you can take on new requests.
You that new guy? Sam Bridges? Much obliged. Got here faster than expected.
What? Damn it. Okay. Give me weapons.
I got something for you.
Give me weapons. Really? A cap?
All right. Until next time.
Give me weapons.
Good work.
Asshat.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Sam, I received word from Mama that she's completed her anti-BT weapon. Prototypes of her design form a part of your next shipment. The delivery of relief supplies for the people of Port Knot City. Port Knot City is a fair distance from BT territory, but the weapons should come in handy if any stray too close. They'll also provide people with the means to defend themselves when traveling outside the city limits. The shipment also includes a variety of medicines, as well as human sperm and egg samples. These specimens are essential for maintaining genetic diversity as they were donated by civilians living outside the major population centers. By taking advantage of Chiralium's temporal properties, we can ensure they remain viable for as long as required. After the shipment's been processed, connect the Cupid. Now, once that's done, the entire region will be integrated into the chiral network. Afterwards, you'll be pushing on to Lake Knot City. So we've included relief supplies for the people there as well. Of course, to get there, you'll need to cross over the lake in between. Details on that will be in a second order you'll need to accept then. Without a doubt, this will be your longest run for us to date. Make sure you've got everything you need.
This is a long one. Okay. Let's do this first. Yeah, yeah. Aid package all the way to Port Not. Oh, this is such a long one. I remember this.
That's a transfusion bag containing blood drawn from you. While equipped, it'll gradually replenish yours.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Sam, this is our first attempt at developing an anti-BT weapon. I had to work fast with what we had, so they're basically modified hand grenades. At least, that's how they're meant to function. They've never actually been tested in the field. Who knows? You might be the first person to kill a BT. And wouldn't that be something? But, even if they do work, don't forget that they're fueled by your blood. Use too much, and you'll give yourself anemia.
Ooh. I know how this works. Holy shit. Okay. Yeesh. Private locker. Private locker. We'll take the container spray for sure. One ladder. One climbing anchor. Put on footwear. Private locker. Private locker. Yeah, I just need one ladder. That's better. Okay, let's head out. This is gonna be a long one. Okay.
performing an experiment with hematic grenades. Might be worth taking a look.
Wish me luck, folks.
Be careful out there.
Have a pleasant journey.
Haha, that's funny.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Looks like a way through.
Sam, having dooms gives you advantages most folks don't have. But as capable as you are, you're also a member of Bridges now. An organization filled with experts in a whole variety of fields, all of whom are ready and willing to help. The team is here for you, Sam. All you have to do is ask. Got it? Good.
Okay. Right, so that is our destination all the way over there. Now, knowing how this works, I am currently over here. I know that going this way is a no-no. So I have to go the old route, which is over here. Take this route over here, like I did before. You can see these are all my old, where I've traveled. Okay. Jump across to this one here, that distribution center. Probably rest, and then it's a new journey, which is across here, and that's where I would go then to the wind farm. But in this instance, we're going to be going up here. Through here, there's BTs all the way over here. So to encounter a BT is very high probability, and then down here. But the nice thing about this is getting down here to the bottom. I think we get to do one more job there, and then over here somewhere is Mama. And we get to have a chat with her, and she gives us zip lines, the ability to build zip lines, because building a zip line from just outside here that shoots all the way up to here. I've done it up on this mountain over here. You can see that's a mountain there. That's brilliant. And then it shoots all the way. You'll see. It's absolutely brilliant. So we've got to go this route. I mean, we don't have to. I mean, you could try that route, but I've never done it. But I just know this route. And the reason why I'm going this old route is because I want to get to the motorbike.
How you doing, Sam?
Damn it.
Nice.
What the hell, Sam?
Seriously?
Okay, hang on a second. So I think these guys are still out for the count. Not for long, I don't think. I'm surprised they're still out.
Looks like a path. Too close.
Okay, I need some container spray just to restore what I can.
Yeah, this is nice. God damn it. This looks like the way to go. God damn. Looks like a path.
Beginning scan. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Right, there's the bike.
Enough already.
cargo. It's got to go all the way there. Okay, Port Knot City, Port Knot City, Port Knot City, Port Knot City. So everything to Port Knot City. Okay. Just making sure. Destination map. Yeah. That's where we are at the moment. We're gonna forget now. Yeah, we gotta avoid that area. So we gotta cross over and head up this way, yeah. Which is that we're gonna drop the bike off there. Can't take the bike through. So that's kind of where we're aiming for.
Sam, it's Hartman. Your friend and fellow doom sufferer. Our affliction, such as it is, began with the beach, or rather, our discovery of it. Once, the question of life after death was answered only by religion and philosophy. But when we learned of the beach's existence, death became something more tangible, knowable. The living soon walked the shores of the afterlife, while dead things, beached things, began to find their way back. And then came dooms, and with it a host of theories advanced by physicians and psychologists, desperate to explain the world's newest mystery. The symptoms were duly categorized and stratified into levels. But repatriates like you are a singularly rare breed, worthy of a classification all your own. The specialists must have been climbing over one another to get a look at you. I wonder what they found.
Here they come. Here they are. Thank you, bike. Yep, around there's gonna be... That's the aim, at least. Hey, Mr. Fox. Yeah, dude, this game is something else, man.
Sam, we're seeing major fluctuations in the local chiral density. Wait, you just took out a BT, didn't you? Fine work, Sam. Fine work.
That way around? Straight through hell. Ooh, that's a big one. Jesus, I'm actually, yeah. Plenty, no doubt. Yep. Down that way. Down here's in the, if I recall correctly. Yeah, best to go around. Come on. Another one. Well. Come on. No.
I didn't think you were afraid.
Ah, come on, dude. There we go. That was a waste.
Easy now. You got company. Keep down, Sam. You've seen worse.
Ooh, okay, we're over that now. Ah, there it is. Yes, made it. Let's go for it. And, actually, mind you, while we're at it, let's do a little bit of, container spray. Let's go. Copyright strike, that's all I can say. Thanks, Sony. Beautiful song, beautiful soundtrack, but thanks for the copyright, YouTube, and Susan. Thank you so much. Insert sarcasm. I wish there was a way to actually turn the music off. Maybe there is. But it certainly adds to the ambience of the game. So it's... whatever. I'm not going to monetize the channel anyway. Not at this rate.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
do the work of a team, you and your 2 feet to fill all them boots. Cargo's in perfect condition. I won't lie, that's some feat.
Give me weapons. Awesome. Hell yeah. Whee. Nice. Very nice.
So you here to usher us into a new chiral age or some shit?
Give me weapons first.
Is that cool?
Hell yeah, go for it. Been waiting forever and a day for this.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh my. Oh. Ah, that felt good. Alright, another region. There we go, new strand. Heading our way towards those nice snowy area. Oh god, it's a nightmare in the snow. Oh, excellent. Oh, brilliant. Good, 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 good. Okay. We got some new data to read through. Got a whole bunch of things. Nice. Beautiful.
Wait. Where'd you get that? That little guy? Same as mine. Where the hell did you get it?
Yeah, I can't really say. With the little guy, he came with the pod, if you gotta know.
And who'd you get the pod from?
Igor, from Corpse Disposal.
My little brother. So, what? He just gave one of these to you.
Uh-oh.
Why?
I was there with him, at the end. We were moving a body. Things went to shit. There's BTs everywhere. And one of them grabbed him. So he told me to take it and run.
That right. So what's your story? You lived through a catastrophe like that, only to keep on doing the same work? Okay. Been a long time coming, I suppose. You take good care of that little guy. He belongs with the expedition. With you.
All right.
Better if you take this with you too, I reckon.
Weapon. Give me a weapon.
Can't think of anyone who could use it more.
Give me a weapon. Give me a weapon. What'd you give me? A medic grenade? Nice. Nice.
Sam, you've done it. Port Knot City is back on the grid. This community, a part of the UCA. Their data, a part of our shared wisdom. With enough time and enough chiral printers, they'll be able to build ships. And one day, the waters will be ours again. All because you led the way. Though what follows in your wake isn't always good. Any city that joins the UCA becomes a bigger target for the terrorists. But we have to accept the dangers and press on, no matter what. The rest of America is waiting, Sam. Waiting for you to take the first step and connect them to the chiral network. I know you can reach them. Make us whole again.
Thanks. One more C in the UCA, huh? So, you fixing to cross the lake and head west?
Yeah. We got a boat?
No, not for years now. Terrorists took out everything bridges that floats. Only boat in town belongs to a private courier.
Private courier? Don't tell me. Fragile Express?
That's the one.
I already spoke with their rep. I'm having them load the boat with some of the supplies you brought us. I'll bet the folks in Lake Knot will be tickled pink to see someone come into port. Been a while, I expect. Head on down to the harbor when you're ready. It's right outside the distro center. Don't worry, Port Knot never gets the rain. Feel free to rest up in your room before you head out.
If only all games look this beautiful. Damn, what a beautiful looking game. Absolute spectacular graphics. Man.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Alrighty. Let's go and have a look and see. Time to do a little bit of reading. What does it say about my brother? Ever since you told me about my brother, I haven't been able to stop thinking about him. I want to make one thing clear, though. I don't blame you for what happened. Igor wouldn't either. I know that. It's weird, though. We weren't all that close, and back when he was alive, I'd go weeks without thinking about him. But now, well, ain't that the way these things always go? You still got that little keepsake of his? Sounds kind of stupid, but I've started thinking of it as like his alter ego or something. You know, it was his dream to go west with the second expedition, right? He never made it, but if his favorite toy does, it almost feels like it would make up for it, at least a little. Show the little guy the sights now here. Lord knows I'll never get to see him. Oh. Okay, it's data reading time. Ah, my word. Oh, that's just logs. What am I saying? There we go. Okay. It's not too much to read. Not yet, anyway. From Die Hardman. 1 year and some months ago. Madam President, this will be your new office from today. The relocation of your official residence has also been completed, and the entire medical team has been brought along as well. Rest assured that information regarding this move has been shared on a need-to-know basis only. I understand that following the loss of New York, you wish to direct the reconstruction efforts from Central, not City. But in light of recent separatist activity on the eastern seaboard, we no longer consider it safe. We will see to it that the people continue to believe you are in Central, and Bridges HQ will operate as normal. As per your orders, the network, research teams, and delivery systems management have all been covertly transferred here to Capital Knox City. We are doing our utmost to expedite testing of the chiral network link between Central and Capital, while not neglecting your immediate medical needs, of course. This will be our base of operations for the next stage in the fight to rebuild America. And of course, she didn't live long. Madam President, I'm happy to report that trial run was a success. The connection between Central and Capital was established without incident. No chiral spikes or other irregularities. The Q-pit functioned within acceptable parameters as well. There's still a lot of work to do. Chiral holograms, chiral printing, and data recovery have yet to be proven viable. But the confirmation that data can be sent via the chiral network is a huge step forward for the UCA. And so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. We are still trying to track Sam down, but as soon as he's back with us, he'll be given his new command. And this is Die Hardman from 2 years ago. When people hear mules, they think junkies driven crazy by a desire to steal supplies we so desperately need to survive. Lucky for us, not all couriers are predisposed to this condition. Not all mules, in fact. They were professionals once, and some still are. Some even complete proper deliveries from time to time. Fragile Express has been known to use them along with independent porters. For those at risk of losing it, they say the only way to stave off the syndrome is to join a distro organization with strong leadership and support to help keep you on the straight and narrow. Or you can strike out on your own, but that's no easy path. There's a reason guys who run solo have a reputation for being bulletproof. Indeed. From Hardman, Egyptian mummies, pyramids, etc. At what point can it be said that man truly understood what it meant to die? It would seem reasonable to suggest that it was when he began to bury his dead, a practice which originated with the Neanderthals. In a way, one might say that our growing understanding of death drove our development as a species. Our fear of it, our attempts to conquer it. Why it could be argued our entire history revolves around these obsessions. Take the Great Pyramids of Egypt, or the tombs of the ancient emperors of China. The more powerful the person, the bigger and grander the final resting place. Or to posit a more radical theory, could the very concepts of power and society themselves have emerged solely to facilitate the creation of such monuments, such challenges to the finality of death? Either way, in leaving behind something they hoped might endure through the ages, the builders of these edifices believed that they too might live on forever. The mummies of the Egyptians are another means by which man sought to fulfill the desire to escape the finality of death. They were created that the spiritual self, the Ka, would have a physical vessel or Ha to which it could return. The Shokushibutsu, or mummified monks of Buddhism, are similar in this respect. However, the monks in question aim to transition straight from life to Buddhahood. In other words, to forego death altogether. But now that the beach has brought us into direct contact with the world beyond, our relationship with death must further evolve. The next stage in our understanding is upon us. Okay, the corals of the seam. Life began in the oceans, and as it evolved, it graduated to the land. At least, this is what was believed until recently. To creatures of the sea, the land is a harsh and unforgiving place. Given this, what could possibly have compelled these organisms to make such a drastic transition? Consider that fossils of the first fish to adapt themselves to land have been found in regions with unusually large tidal range. Could it be that these creatures developed legs in order to more swiftly return? Okay, I couldn't read there for a moment. Could it be that these creatures developed legs in order to more swiftly return to the safety of the sea when stranded? Could their evolutionary leap have been triggered by this traumatic experience? If so, could similar circumstances have shaped the evolution of the coral-like organisms that inhabit the seam and driven them to develop an ability to live between life and death, between time and timelessness? Coral is, after all, older than any organism of the land and hardly enough to have weathered the mass extinction of 540 million years ago. And it is a life form upon which many other organisms rely for survival. Bearing all this in mind, one could argue that the ability to survive in the seam is indicative of a profound evolutionary leap. Yeah, we're getting there, aren't we? We're starting to get an understanding of everything. Okay, cryptobiotes. These are those funny worm things. We call these bugs cryptobiotes, and this is from Fragile Express. They were recorded in reference books and databases back before the Death Stranding, but nobody ever thought to give them a proper classification, so cryptobiotes they stayed. Their name for the process of cryptobiosis, which means hidden life. When environmental conditions get too harsh or resources too scarce, cryptobiotes can shut down their metabolic processes and enter an almost death-like state in order to survive. Tardigrades and sleeping chironomids are capable of this too. but cryptobiotes are on a whole other level. They can survive anything and anywhere, even on the beach or in the sea, and they aren't capable of prolonging only their own lives. Humans who eat them acquire a limited resistance to timefall too. You won't find them lying around just anywhere though. You need to know where to look. Not many people even knew they existed until recently. So next to no research has been done. But now that their beneficial properties have been recognized, I'm willing to bet they'll play an important role in helping us to understand the beach, the Death Stranding, and everything